What is the strangest thing you ever found? I've worked in healthcare for a long time. I was walking past a school in a bad part of NYC, and on the fence I saw 3 headstands that are used in morgues. They are stainless steel with round rubber discs where the body's head would rest during an autopsy. There were no hospitals nearby. Just the 3 of them sitting on the fence. Definitely strange. Found a $50 in a, there it is, cassette tape behind a bowling alley about 30 years ago. A fake vagina. Full-sized model with the hips. I live about a mile away from a creek that eventually runs to a river. Every spring, my family and I like to hike to the creek. Through a lot of fields and forests. Not a super easy hike. Anyway, a few years ago we were down of the creek when I see what looks like a bone on the shore. Pick it up. Yep, definitely a bone. And a large bone at that. It was also obviously fossilized. So older. I took it back home and decided to call the non-emergency number at police department in the town I work in to ask about. Nice cop came over. I work a block from police station. And said I needed to talk an anthropologist. Gave me an email and a name. A week later, guy shows up to my work. Prearranged. And I had bone there. And takes it with him. Then I find out it's a bone from a horse. Foreleg. It's been a few years now, can't remember which, but it looked kinda like a thigh bone on a human. That was from the 1800s. Probably washed up from spring flooding. So what I thought was a murder mystery was not. One time I found a mushroom in backyard, probably toxic IDK. I found in the diary of one of my great-uncle that he knew R. Freud and another great-aunt knew R. Lacan. So I returned to analysis and my trust grew so much that I lost all my previous obsessive, addictive symptoms. I just go for the fun of it. I work at a linen factory and my job is to catch tabletops from an iron and package them. Now, these tops have been taken from places that serve food and beverages that have been washed, dried, and have been ironed, so there is a long process before they reach me. Usually, my coworkers would find typical things you would find in a restaurant, like silverware, napkins, and occasionally lost jewelry. Other things I found, however, were very strange, like pushpins, medical gloves, a name tag titled Mr. Asscheeks. I even found a condom, which all had come through that lengthy process and still managed to find their way to me. I found a human femur that had been made into a flute. Someone stole it from me. What are friends for? When I was in the 3rd or 4th grade, one was in the playground and I saw something on the ground. I looked down and I was a condom, and back then I didn't know the purpose of a condom. One of the students told the teachers about the item that was on the ground. And the damn teachers said that the condoms were ballons, and said that we can't touch them because the ballons was dirty. Went out to walk the dogs. Got to my parking spot in the woods. And realized someone had lit a fire close to the parking spot. As I was getting the dogs out of the truck, I noticed burnt piano keys and other piano parts. I then realized someone had burned a baby grand piano. Was walking in the woods with my cousins. We found a very large, half-eaten mushroom. We walked a few paces forward and found a pair of tattered, abandoned pants. Maybe someone went on a weird bender.